In this video lesson, I will tell you about the rather difficult procedure of soft eye shading. This procedure is very popular at present and is an excellent alternative to the classic liner. So, what will help you to perform this procedure perfectly, except for the knowledge of the technique itself? First of all, you will need amiea Next control panel and amiea Lineal Supreme handpiece for permanent makeup. It has 2.0 stroke length, high precision, it's extremely quiet, has the lowest vibration possible, is gentle on skin and causes less trauma. It's very light, only 18 grams. Secondly, you will need amiea high-quality cartridges, 1 nano and 3 power. They have patented safety membrane and surgical steel. They do not hook and don't make scars on skin. Those cartridges are single-use cartridges. And the third ingredient is reliable and high-quality pigments, a mix of organic and mineral components for safe and confident implantation into the skin. So, I will show you the techniques and the right movements for creating the perfect, beautifully shaded eyeliner. To begin with, let's study the implementation of the technique on latex. In order to create a light veil of pixels, you need to learn how to hold your hand correctly for shading. I will use a nano 2 needle with a 0.25 mm diameter. We will set a small speed, 90 to 100. At the same time, the movements of the hand will be fast. Take the handpiece with 2 fingers, the index and middle. Just hold the handle with your thumb so it doesn't fall out. Leaning on the little finger with gentle light movements without a large swing, you make movements straight through from the line as I show. Thus you move along the eyelid. Please note that the pigment should lie denser near the line and more sparsely farther from the line to create a gradient effect. When you see the saturation that you like, proceed to coloring area between the eyelashes. To do this, take 3 power or 3 outline and at the same time change the angle of the needle. It should be 45 degrees and the speed of the device 100 to 110. The movements are very slow along the line. For a good result, 2 passes will be enough, but do not go beyond the lashes. Each time, wipe the pigment from the latex and check the result. Now that you have seen the basic movements on latex, look at step-by-step work on the model. In order to fix the sketch, draw a light line with a 1 nano needle. When wipe the applied anesthetic and start with a light shading, as I already explained on latex. When the skin is sufficiently saturated with pigment, we proceed to work with area between the lashes. There are several important points that needs to be considered when working with the fragile skin areas to avoid pigment migration. Do not work too deep in the skin. The vibration of the skin should be very light. You cannot work too hard in the inner and outer corners of the eyes. To avoid the transition of the pigment during healing, work with pigment that give a stable result and in which correctors were already added during production, such as amiea pigments. You can use our darkest eyebrow pigments such as soil or lava. Then, during healing, you will get a beautiful gray or gray-brown colors on the shading. With more dense work in the area between eyelashes, a pure black color will not turn into undesirable shades over time.